Okay, so now this is a video covering cylinders and cones. For cylinders, we're still going to have the same volume formula, except we're going to get more specific with it. So we have volume equals BH, but the B for a cylinder is pi r squared. That's how we find the area of our base in there. So this is going to be area of base, which is a circle. R is radius, and H is height of figure. Then over here, it says cones, and we have 1/3 capital BH. So it's going to be 1/3 pi r squared times the height. The radius is half of the diameter. Multiplying by 1/3 means to divide by 3. So it's the same thing. All right. Now let's do some practice problems. So we're going to do one cylinder, one cone, and then you're going to do this other cylinder and the other cone on your own. So first we're going to highlight our base shape for this first one, which is a circle. Then the height of our whole figure is going to be 9 feet because it's the distance between the two bases. Our radius is 6. The height is 9. So if we have volume equals pi r squared times the height, and our volume equals pi times 6 squared times 9. And I'm going to put it in my calculator just like that. And the volume you're going to get is 1,000. Whoops, that is not what I meant to write. 1,017 0.88 feet cubed. So that's our cylinder. As you can see, it's pretty simple. We're literally just finding the area of the circle and multiplying it by the height. Now we're going to look at our cone. Our cone base shape is still a circle. The only difference is that a cone only has one base shape. So actually, the reason that a cone is 1/3 of the formula for a cylinder is because a cone takes up 1/3 of the space that a cylinder does if they have the same radius. So the radius here is 3 meters. The height is 7 meters. So we're going to have volume equals 1/3 pi r squared times h. Volume equals 1/3 times pi times 3 squared times 7. We're going to put it in our calculator. What I would do is I'm going to do pi times 3 squared times 7 and press enter. And then I'm going to divide that answer by 3. So then I don't have to do the 1/3 into the calculator. I'm just going to do this part of my formula and then divide my answer by 3. And I get 65.97 meters cubed. So that should be your answer. Now I want you to pause the video and go ahead and do the last 2 practice problems and then come back and check your answers. So these are the answers you should have gotten for the bottom two questions. You also should have shaded your shape. You should have shown work just like we did on the top two. If you have questions, it's time to raise your hand and ask.